not correct. It's something you shouldn't think about. It is something you should not say. That should not come out of your mouth. Are you listening? So, like, if it's what you say, if it's something that you do that, if somebody says, I was raped, and this is what these things I'm listening at is what you say to them, you've made a mistake.
A sprinkle of oil.
Hi guys, welcome back to the Sprinkle of Royalties YouTube channel. If you're new, this is the Sprinkle of Royalties YouTube channel. And if you're an existing subscriber, welcome back. It's nice to have you back. So in today's episode, I will be talking about the myths about rape. 37 myths about rape. 37 things that are not true that people say when somebody says they were raped. Get into the video. So the number one thing that people say when somebody says that they were raped, if a woman is raped while she is drunk, she is at least somewhat responsible for letting things get out of control. Being drunk is no excuse for raping somebody. I was drunk doesn't mean you should rape me. Although most women wouldn't admit it, they generally find being physically forced into sex a real turn on. I'm just saying the myths, so I'm not going to speak about them. Maybe you can hear me correctly, but I am not in the best mood. I'm not in the right position right now, so I'm just going to be talking about the myths about rape, so you can see and know that these things are not correct. These things are not something a normal person should think about. These things are not what normal human beings should think. If you think like this, you are misdirected. You are not in tune with what we are saying. So please unlearn what you learned and relearn. When men rape, it is because of their strong desire for sex. If a woman is willing to make out with a guy, then it is no big deal if he goes a little further and have sex. Make out is different from sex. Women who are caught having illicit affairs sometimes claim that it was rape. Newspapers should not release the name of a rape victim to the public. Many rape victims are actually women who had sex and changed their minds afterwards. Many women secretly desire to be raped. Rape mainly occurs on the bad side of the town. This is not true. Rape occurs on the bad side of the town. Rape can happen anywhere. I can be in this house and they can be raping somebody. I'm just talking about the myths. So when you see something that you used to think that okay, it's a normal thing, and you see it here, it is not correct. It's something you shouldn't think about. It is something you should not say. That should not come out of your mouth. Are you listening? So like, if it's what you say, if it's something that you do that, if somebody says, I was raped, and this is what these things I'm listening at is what you say to them, you've made a mistake. Usually it is only women who do things like hang out in bars and sleep around that are raped. Wow. Most rapists are not caught by the police. Again, is most rapists are actually caught by the police, but they do not do anything. Because can you imagine, somebody was raped and she went to the police, and then they asked her that, is she not a sex worker? And she said yes, and they said that why is she in the police station? She's a sex worker, so why would you rape a sex worker? I'm getting to that. These things are just very wrong. Another one is, if a woman doesn't physically fight back, you can't really say it was rape. So what if I had a gun in my head? Rape isn't a big problem, as some feminists would like people to think. I don't know why anybody would think that talking about rape is a feminist thing. I don't care if you're a feminist, I don't care if you're not a feminist. Rape is a very sensitive topic, it's a very sensitive thing that anybody and everybody should talk about. So don't say that rape is not a big problem, but people just like to blow it out of proportion. Blowing something, like, how can you say someone is blowing rape out of proportion? It's already out of proportion. It is not something that anybody is blowing out of proportion. It is a big issue. It is a very big issue. So when people talk about it and some people feel attacked, sorry, are you a rapist? Are you a rapist? Because I'm speaking from my mind, I'm speaking what is true and what people are doing, and then you are feeling attacked. You are telling me, oh, not all men rape me. That is not what I'm telling you. That is not what I'm telling you. Are you a rapist? Men from middle class homes almost never rape. They don't put it on the forehead. It's not written here that I'm from a well-deserving home, so I can't rape anybody. No, it is not. We have big uncles, like people from wealthy backgrounds that still rape people. It's not about where you are coming from. There are some people that are very not well to do and they are still very morally upright. It is not about your background. Rape accusations are often used as a way of getting back at men. A rape probably didn't happen if a woman has no bruise or mark. Wow. Many women find being forced to have sex arousing. If a woman goes home with a man she doesn't know, it's her fault if she's raped. Rape is not the victim's fault. Rape is not the victim's fault. Even if I am naked, even if I am not wearing any piece of clothing, you have no right, no right in this entire world to touch me. Please, if a man gets raped, do they ask what he was wearing? Do they ask where he was? So if a man now, okay, I'm seeing a man that's not wearing clothes and I'm like, oh, I just want to rape you. So why is it that when it comes to rape amongst women, you are asking what was she wearing? Where was she? What was she doing? Why did she go there? If the table was turned, would you ask the guy, oh, why were you there? What were you wearing? Rapists are sexually frustrated individuals. I don't care if you're sexually frustrated. I don't care if you have a problem with your life. Get help. You can't put your problems on another person. Rape is a lifetime thing. It's something that messes with the brain. It's something that messes with people's head. So telling me that people that rape, they are sexually frustrated, I don't care. I don't give a damn about how you feel. I don't care how frustrated you can be. Raping somebody doesn't justify the fact that you're sexually frustrated. All women have access to self-defense classes. This is just a piece of shit writing because I have access to self-defense classes, so I have to learn. I'm a girl. I also have to learn self-defense to protect myself. You can't tell people that are raping other people to stop raping other people, so I have to learn self-defense. So I have to be the one. Why is it that being a woman is just a pain? Being a woman is just a problem. It is only women who dress suggestively that are raped. I'm dressing. What am I wearing? I need to put something straight, that there is a word that needs to be out of the dictionary, and the word is seductively or seducing or anything that comes with seduce, because nobody should feel seduced. Nobody should tell me, oh, this dress is suggestive or I'm being seductive. Okay, you seduced him. What, like, I seduced, I'm a seductress. I seduced him to want me. It doesn't make any sense. Why do people think that when we dress as women, we are dressing for men, and then when we wear something like a short dress, oh, men don't like that. Men don't like girls that dress so suggestively. Men don't like girls that wear seducing outfits. Why do you call those outfits seducing? That's a rape language. That is a rape language, because if you are saying that, oh, what she's wearing is seducing, so that would be your excuse for raping her. That what she was wearing something seductive, and you can't control yourself. If a rapist didn't have a weapon, you can't call it rape. Wow. If you didn't have anything with him, this is just a crazy writing, but they are myths though, so I'm not going to talk so much about it. Being raped isn't as bad as being mocked or beaten. Rape is unlikely to happen if the woman in the woman's own familiar neighborhood. Rape can happen anywhere. Rape can happen any goddamn place at any goddamn time. In reality, women are almost never raped by their boyfriends. You can't rape a sex worker. Like, this is just a piece of shit writing. These are myths. These are spitting nonsense. Like, they are spits, like full of spits, because you're telling me you can't rape a sex worker, because this world is just messed up, really. Women tend to exaggerate how much rape affects them. When a man is very sexually aroused, he may not realize that the woman is resisting. So why is it that being a woman is a pain? I have to take the problem, I have to take the pain, I have to take the endurance for a man. I have to be the one that is always on the receiving end. When it comes to abuse, okay, the woman should be submissive. When your husband is beating you, he's trying to correct you. When it comes to rape, the girl, these are jargons, these are nonsense, like spits. You are just yarning dust. Because if you guys are talking about, okay, where was she, what was she doing, what was she wearing, what about the little girls that they rape? Girls that are months old and people rape them. What was seducing in their body? I was just 10 years ago, I was just 8 years old. 8 years old. I was just 8 years old when somebody tried to rape me, and I didn't have, there was nothing in me. I did not have, even now I still don't have boobs, I don't have anything. So when people open their mouth and say, okay, our body is, I find it very irritating. I find it very stupid. I find it very annoying. People say, where was she? Where was she that she got raped? Why did she go outside in the night? Why did the person rape her? Why did he rape her? Did you talk about that? Why do we have to conform to societal standard? Why do we have to conform to illicit behavior and say, okay, we know that this thing is happening, and then we don't want to come in, we don't want to speak against it, we just want to conform? Because we know that there are rapists outside. You tell your children, oh, don't wear this, you're going to get raped. What are we doing about the rapists? What are we doing about people that are raping other people? Why does it have to be me that is trying to not trigger their senses to get me raped? It's not making any sense. It's not making any sense. It's not making any sense. And I think it's high time people start thinking like they are thinking. Because everybody has the right to think, but not everybody thinks. Because you are telling me, oh, where did she go to? Where was she? Where did she? Why did she do this? Why did she do that? Please, why did the person rape her? There's no excuse for rape. There's no justification that, oh, he did this because of this, he did that because of that, he raped her because she was naked. That's bullshit. You're saying nonsense. Another one is that a lot of women lead a man on and they cry rape. Next is, it is preferable that a female police officer conducts the questioning when a woman reports a rape. If you're a guy and you're watching this and you feel attacked and you feel like what I'm saying, I'm hitting you bullets, you're a rapist. You might not have done it, but you feel attacked that, oh, why is she saying this, or why is she saying that, or why, but really, why do girls wear these things? You are capable of rape. It's something you can do. You can do it. You can rape. And this has caused a lot of people to die in silence. People just feel like there's no help. There's no, like, okay, who is going to believe me? Who is going to, if I tell people that this is what happened, who is going to hear me out? What are they going to say to me? Are they not going to say, oh, why did you go there? Oh, what were you wearing? Oh, what time did you go there? Oh, what did you do? And not addressing the real issue, that why did he rape? Like, he raped you. That's just it. Like, that is just the only thing that matters when somebody is raped. None of these things matter. None. Not like nothing. And it has now come to the point where we women are the ones that always fight for ourselves. When it comes to equality, when it comes to rape, when it comes to abuse, we are the ones that always fight. You have a friend that is a rapist. If you know somebody that is a rapist and you're keeping quiet because, many people, 1 in 3 girls, if they've not been raped, they've been like almost gotten raped. But they don't talk about these things. They can't speak up. They can't speak about these things. And because they can't speak about these things, these rapists are allowed to walk freely and they do it to other people. And the cycle keeps going and keep going and keep going. And people can't talk about it. And when you tell people, oh, this is what this person did to me, and people just tell, oh, keep news, don't tell anybody, don't let them know that this is what happened to you. People are going to judge you, people are going to do this, people are going to do that. Society is going to say this to you. we're just going to bottle everything up. We're just going to hold it in. I am tired. If a woman isn't a virgin, then it shouldn't be a big deal if her date forces her to rape her. If her date forces her for sex. A woman who goes to the home or apartment of a man on the first date is implying that she wants to have sex. It's like when people say, oh, I was raped, and then people go like, where did you go to? How did you get raped? Or, oh, I went to this person's place and I went to that person's place, and they're like, oh, why did you go there? You can't say anything, you can't tell people this. Why are we not safe? Why are we not safe? And if you're here now, you're telling me, oh, men get raped too, oh, people do this too. That's not what I'm saying. Why are you feeling attacked? And if you are here, you are watching this, and what you want to tell me is that, oh, I don't care about how you feel. I don't care. Oh, if you want to counter whatever I've said, please, you can do that on your special YouTube channel. You can do that on your other platform and see how people drag you. But please don't come to my comment section. I am begging. Don't come to my comment section and tell me, oh, I just feel that you shouldn't have said or you shouldn't have done. Please, please, please. I'm tired of silence. I'm tired of keeping mute. I'm tired of wanting to conform to societal standard because of these rapists, because of these people. I am tired. I am tired. You can't keep hurting people and forcing them to die in silence. Now, this video is dedicated to the two girls that were raped, the 12-year-old girl that was raped by 11 guys, and I think she's 22, that got raped in church. This video is dedicated to them. Rest in peace, rest in perfect peace. We want justice. That is what we are fighting for. Everybody's fighting for justice. And if you're here, you've not started to talk about these things, you've not done anything about it, please start it. I'm encouraging everybody. Please, if you're watching this, please use your voice. You have a voice. Please use it. Please use your voice. Use your voice. If you don't know how to say it, if you don't know what to say, you can read about these things, read about what is going on, read about it, enlighten yourself, educate yourself, read about it and talk about it. A lot of things are going on and we can't conform, we can't lay low for these people to keep hurting us, for these people to keep killing us, for these people to keep raping us. The last one is that it is rape, not a death sentence. Consent is very underrated. People take consent for granted. They just think, oh, she didn't say yes, but she was in my house. Why did she go to my house if she didn't want to have sex with me? When somebody says no, no means no. No means no. No means no. Anything that is not yes, it is a no. I hope you learned a few things. I hope you unlearned what you learned before. I've come to the end of this episode, guys. I hope you not myself today, but it's fine. We'll get past it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you learned something new and important. I want to encourage you guys that we'll get past this and by getting justice. And Thank you very much. Thank you so much for watching this. Make sure you share this video, most importantly. Even if you don't want to subscribe, if you don't want to turn on post notification, please share this video. Share it to everybody that you think should see this. Share it to every single person that you think should know. Share it to everybody that you know that don't know about these things. Please share it to them and let them see and let them unlearn some things.